What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, Lynn Preferred. Today we're gonna be making this beautiful jewelry from scratch. Okay, so here I have all my materials. I have my beading needle, all right, I have my scissors, I have my fishing line, 30mm. You can make use of 25mm if you want to. I'm gonna be making use of this chain hook, and then I have 2mm seed beads and 6mm crystal beads. Let's get started. Here I have about 30 to 40 inches line. Just take as long as you can control. Okay, first I'm gonna be making a stopper. I picked one seed bead, I put down to the extreme just like that. Okay, then I'm going to pass through the seed bead again from beneath, and then pass through the seed bead once again from beneath, pass through the seed bead again from beneath, basically, you know, just to make it very strong and tight there. Okay, all right, so when that is done, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm going to pick 7 seed beads. Okay, I'm going to pull down. I picked another 3 seed beads, just 3. I'm going to pull down like that. So I'm going to skip the first 3 seed beads up there, skip the 3, then count another 3 and pass through the 3 seed beads, the second set of 3 seed beads from beneath. Okay, and make sure you're stretching your line. All right, so now we're going to pick 2 seed beads, just 2. Okay, we're going to pull down. We're going to skip the first bead and pass through all the seed beads excluding the last one. Skip the first one, pass through all the seed beads, don't include the last one. All right, and then stretch your line. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to pick 1 crystal bead. I'm going to pass through the 3 beads by the side. Pass through the 3 beads by the side and pull down. You're going to pass through the 3 beads from beneath. Okay, so that is that. Next, I'm gonna be picking 7 seed beads again. I'm going to pull down. Just like we did earlier, we're going to skip the first 3 seed beads and count another 3 seed beads, then pass through the second 3 seed beads from beneath. Okay, so when that is done, I'm gonna be picking 2 seed beads. Remember previously we picked 2 seed beads, and we are picking 2 seed beads again. 2 seed beads first and 2 seed beads now. So we're going to skip the first bead and pass through all the seed beads excluding the last one. Don't include the last one, just pass through all the beads and exclude the last seed bead. Okay, now pick 1 crystal bead and pass through the 3 seed beads by the side. Remember we picked 2 seed beads, we picked another 2 seed beads. Okay, So the next one is going to be 3 seed beads 2 times. So first we're going to pick 7 seed beads, 7 seed beads. Okay, you're going to pull down. All right, so you're going to skip the first 3 seed beads and pass through the next 3 seed beads from beneath. Okay, when that is done, you're gonna pick 3 seed beads this time. 3 seed beads, you're going to pull down like that, skip the first seed bead and pass through all the seed beads on that line, excluding the last seed bead. Okay, remember we've added 3 seed beads. One, I said we're going to do that 2 times. Okay, so next I'm going to pick 1 crystal bead and pass through the 3 beads by the side. All right, so now I'm going to be picking 7 seed beads. 7 seed beads. I'm gonna put down like that. So I'm going to skip the first 3 and pass through the next 3 from beneath. Just like that. So when that is done, next I'm gonna be picking 3 seed beads again. This is the secondary seed beads we are picking. We're going to pull down like that, skip the first one, this first seed bead, and pass through all the seed beads on that line, excluding the last seed bead. All right, then I'm going to pull down. So next I'm gonna pick one. Remember we picked 2 seed beads 2 times, now 3 seed beads 3 times. So I'm going to pick my crystal beads and pass through the next seed beads by the side. Okay, so now we are done with picking 3 seed beads. Now we're going to add 4 seed beads 2 times, add 5 seed beads 2 times, just like that. First I'm going to pick 7 seed beads. Okay, I'm going to pull down like that, and then I'm just gonna skip the first 3 seed beads there and pass through the next 3 seed beads from beneath. Okay, it is very simple to make. So when you're done passing through the 3 seed beads from beneath, make sure you're stretching your line, and then I'm gonna stretch my line like that. Then go ahead and pick 4 seed beads this time around. We're picking our first 4 seed beads. Now I'm going to pull down like that. Then I'm going to skip the first seed bead up there and pass through all the seed beads, excluding the last one. All right. And then you're going to pull down and make sure you're stretching your line. Okay, then after that I'm just gonna pick 1 crystal bead and pass through the 3 seed beads by the side. Okay, so next I'm gonna pick 7 seed beads. I'll put down like that and skip the first 3 seed beads and pass through the next 3 seed beads from beneath. Okay, all right, so the next thing I'm gonna do now is to pick the last 4 seed beads. No, we picked 4 before, but when this is the second 4 seed beads we are picking now. Okay, so I'm going to skip the first one and pass through all the seed beads on that line, excluding the last seed bead. Okay, now I'm going to pick one crystal bead and pass through the 4 seed beads by the side. And we've concluded picking 4 seed beads 2 times. Okay, the next is going to be 5 seed beads. Now first I'm going to pick 7 seed beads. I'll pull down. So I'm gonna skip the first 3 and pass through the next 3 seed beads from beneath. Okay, like that, and then I'm going to, so remember you're going to be adding 5 seed beads this time. You're going to do that 2 times, just like the way we've been doing previously. Okay, so then continue this way, add 5 seed beads 2 times, 6 seed beads 2 times, just like that until you get to number 16. So now this is what I've got. So let's count the crystal beads. Let's see what we have there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then 31. We have 31 crystal beads there. So now we've concluded our 16 seed beads up there. So from where your line is, my line, fishing line is coming out through the last 3 seed beads over there. So now I'm just gonna pick 4 seed beads. I'm going to pull down. All right, so I'm going to pick 17 seed beads. 17 seed beads I'm going to pull down like that again. So I'm going to skip the first seed bead there and pass through all the seed beads including the crystal bead. Okay, pass through all the seed beads including the crystal bead there. All right, so I'm going to pass through the crystal bead there as well. When that is done, you're going to tie up your line somewhere. Make sure you pass through the crystal bead as well. Okay, so now I'm done doing that. I'm just going to get a way to tie up my fishing line somewhere there, pass through all the beads and tie it neatly. All right, it is very easy to make. Okay, so I'm trying to tie up the line somewhere. Okay, so I duplicated this So the second one, I picked 16 seed beads, making sure my line is coming out through the last 3 seed beads up there. Okay, so now I'm grabbing the other one where I added 17 seed beads. I'm going to count 7 seed beads upward. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, and then pass through the 7 seed beads I just counted. Okay, I'm going to pass through the 7 on the other side though. I'm going to pass through the 7 seed beads I just counted, and I'm going to pull down. Okay, just to join the two together. I'm sorry, my camera went off. So after that, just go ahead and pass through the 3 seed beads on that other side, the same 3 seed beads where your line came out from previously. Pass through the 3 seed beads again. So finally you're going to pick 18 seed beads and pull down. Skip the first one and pass through all the beads there, including the crystal bead. Okay, when that is done, you're going to get a way to tie up your line somewhere neatly. Okay, so when you're done tying your line there, cut out the rough edge or the excess. So I'm trying to tie up my line. Make sure it is very strong. Tie 2 times or 3 times. Okay, so now it is time to add our hook. Okay, so now I introduced another line there, making sure my line is coming out through the last seed bead there. So I'm going to be adding this chain hook. I'm going to separate the chain from the hook, and then I'll pick 1 seed bead. I'll add my hook and then pick 2 seed beads. Okay, from where my line is coming out from, I'm going to pass through the opposite direction of that bead. This is where my line is coming out from. Just go ahead and pass through the opposite direction of the bead. Okay, so when that is done, you're going to go through all the 4 beads, including the hook, once more. Go around the beads again, and then get a way to tie up your line, and that is that. So when you do that, go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. On the other side we have a stopper there, so you're going to remove the stopper, get rid of the stopper there, and then repeat the same thing here on that other side. That's where you're going to be adding the chain hook. Okay, you add it there exactly the way we are doing here. Okay, so I'm trying to cut out the rough edge now. So I'm grabbing the other side. I'll do the same thing. Okay, finally I'm done. This is what I am having. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to share, subscribe and comment. See you in my next video. Bye.